So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, it's Haskins. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now Haskins to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
First down, Redskins.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
First down, Redskins.
Let's go now. 91. Check 55 to Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
1st down, here's a run with Peterson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they'll get this down to the 10. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Richardson, a gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out.
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Paul Richardson there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ryan Kerrigan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 4th down.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now it's Haskins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now it's Haskins. Got a man, that's Quinn. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Haskins on 3rd down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Redskin first down.
Haskins now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. This is Thompson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
He's got it complete to Thompson. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 49 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. First down, Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Back now in Arlington. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Here's Austin. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Rolling to his right. He'll run it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check 55, Mike. Watch the run, watch the run. What do you think?
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Prescott throwing complete to Cobb. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Let's get it.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He may try and run for this. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
The Redskins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Haskins. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get 1 more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Here's Haskins. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. To try again after the sack. Haskins, open man is Quinn. He completes it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. It's caught by Davis. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Now Haskins on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
17 yards on the pickup. From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
On 3rd down, Haskins. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Again, it's Elliott. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 50, check 50.
They'll run with Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They'll try the right side with Elliott. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a big shot.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Redskins' 47-yard line.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington. From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line with the Minnesota Vikings. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want to know. They don't want to know this.
Brings up second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Wait, 10. Wait, 20. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Back it.
From the 31, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. This is where it coming. This is where it came from.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
The Patriots send out their punter. Marcus Sherrill's back deep for Minnesota. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Cousins gives way to Cook. And down he'll go at the 25. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Play fake. Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Cousins to throw it. And they finally get to him as he's taken down.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
And the Vikings first down.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. To throw, Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now Cook. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Yeah, baby, yeah. Third down. 58, come on. I got it.
On 3rd down, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And down inside the 15 he goes. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And Rudolph has it, the tight end. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you.
Oh, this is blocked. And the Patriots have it. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20, 10, 5, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet. and say, this is what the problem is? Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
They're running it. Hey, check it.
Brady going to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Brady's pass, incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Brady's throw there complete.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Let him know. Get him.
Brady now going to leave it with Michel on the draw. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice gain.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Wait, that's 53. Check right. Key 26, key 26. Single.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady caught by the tight end Watson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
You didn't want this.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got White here. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So now on 4th down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that'll bring him back within a point. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On 2nd down, Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. Dorsett's got it. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 45 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But, Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Now, Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson there to make the grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start the drive with Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Okay, Brady, I see you.
Makes the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Mike 58 right there. All day, just like that. Just like that.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jason McCourty, a safety blitz and a sack. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one. And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. And it's a fumble, and the Vikings pick up the football. Always got some breathing room. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Mike, he's at 29. Alpha. I know he ain't got it. 72.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady, his throw incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. But now it's 3rd down.
Xavier Rhodes on coverage.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
54 Mike. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Check it. Reload.
On first down, Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46.
Watch his threat. Watch his regular.
Brady gives to Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that. Alabama. 380.
Check. Watch 54. Oh, here we go. Oh, switch.
Hey, Alabama.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
It's our time.
Hey, 66.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage was great everywhere that time. He tried to get it to his outlet, tried to get it to his running back, but sailed it a little bit too high and actually left his body open for a big hit.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Jahan, what are these?
58 to Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. To the air again, it's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Cousins now 8 of 11 in this 1st half. He's got it 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Cousins again. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Vikings.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Again, it's Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! This will be fielded at the 6. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 46-yard line.
50-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4, Cousins firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 36.
1st down, Vikings.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He wasn't ready.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Mike 58, right there.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he finds Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Cousins now. It's complete to Diggs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Third and goal for Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's John Simon with a sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Bailey's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Minnesota.
Cousins now from the 50. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Back to it after the pick six. Cousins, rush coming, and he's taken down. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing is Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Great patience in the pocket. Of course, it's easy to be patient when the protection's good, and it was.
Yeah, you got to pat those guys on the helmet and say thanks because they gave him plenty of time to stay back there, survey the field, go through the reads that he wanted to, and deliver the ball accurately. That was really well executed.
Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Jahan, 54. There we go.
They run it again with Cook. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Mike, 58, right there. Come on, baby, come on, let's go.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And Rudolph has it left side. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Cousins to throw it. He'll dump this off to Cook. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Vikings 1st down.
Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Cousins throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To the air again, it's Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Now Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Got to try to go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Going for it all. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Dan Bailey on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Off the draw, here's Michel. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. Know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Again, it's Michel. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play on that situation.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Looking to throw on second down. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. They run. Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. That was shades of Tennessee Volunteer football back in the 80s with Charles Davis coming up from the secondary to make the tackle for loss.
You mean my teammates doing that, right? Because they would tell you, my coach would say, where's that tape? I want to see that. But how about the complete package there? Not just playing the pass, but being a willing tackler and making a really nice play.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it. This is Michel. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Wait, set 29. Alpha. Check.
And it's Michel once again. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Wait, set. Wide 80. 54. Check.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Mike, 55. All day.
On first down, Michel, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
So don't say nothing. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Hey.
On the ground, Michel. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll try to run it in, Michel. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to fourth and goal. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure packed for the win. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough. We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line, with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. On first down, Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
On first and 10, here's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Throwing now is Wentz. And that's complete to Sanders. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
He's on the bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So they look like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. Prescott from the gun. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up fourth down. Had to pass there. Third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's caught by Jackson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
And an Eagle first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. This is Jackson on the quick throw from Wentz. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
The 20! Oh, yeah, and here we go again.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz, Ertz over the middle. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now Wentz again, and that is incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. They try and bring the pressure, but he still gets off a good one. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Elliott. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Malik Jackson on the stop. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
47. Check, 47. Come on, D. Watch the eye.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nigel Bradham. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And it's fielded at the 34. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Agholor. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
28-yard gain. First down, Philadelphia.
Wentz now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Working from the gun. Wentz. It's caught by Agholor. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We're scoreless after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Go. 120.
Watch the run! Watch the run! Watch the run!
Pushing through the contact. He can run for it, and he will. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I know any coach would take 2nd and 3 all day. You think you're in pretty good shape. Instead, after 2 runs, though, they're at 4th and 1. Didn't pick it up.
Back-to-back 1-yard gains. This defense, the challenge was accepted. And Elliott puts this one through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Push him back. Push him back.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
A first down carry by Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Both single. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Prescott now. Cooper's got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard. Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down. Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Elliott. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Play action now. Prescott. And he's with Michael Gallup. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Check 53.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Forbath, the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
On second down, it's Sanders. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. I know you felt that one.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Brought down by Nate Gary.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's got his target. It's called. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. On 1st and 10, Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. Looking sideline, incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll throw again. Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. 26.
Prescott now from the 50. And an alley to run. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Check, 47. Watch the run, watch the run.
Throwing again on second down. Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Forbath will put this one through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Forbath now to kick it away after the made field goal. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. On the move to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, and this one complete to Witten over the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check. Check 53 is mine. Let's go. 25. Check 25. 26.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Fletcher Cox able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitz.
And he's going to go down again. Fletcher Cox, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They go with Howard to begin the drive. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
You don't want no problem from me.
Byron Jones brought him down. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
From the gun, it's Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
To Dallas Goedert. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, look. Waiting. 54. Right 54. Get that quarterback, kid.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And Howard stopped short. He didn't get there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Elliott on 1st down, going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Something looked weird there up front. The offensive linemen, it's like they weren't on the same page.
Yeah, every play design has a huge element of trust that everyone's going to do their job. But if one person does it and you have a breakdown, everything goes to rubble.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
First down, Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Eagles' 48-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
That's what I do.
Here's Prescott. He'll let this go for the end zone. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 48 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
This is Jackson on the quick throw from Wentz. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Jackson, a 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go, T. Here I come. Here I come.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Eagles on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, Wentz. And that is incomplete. Here's Cameron Johnston now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Let's get it.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Watch the curve.
To throw, it's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
To throw is Wentz. And that will be incomplete. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Going right side, he has Witten. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. On the counter, Elliott. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Check my 47. I got it.
Prescott from the gun. His pass caught with the 4. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Tough sequence there for the offensive line.
Well, it gives us a chance to shine a little spotlight on the defensive linemen, on the defensive tackles. They don't normally get a bunch of praise, but it all starts there, doesn't it? If you're going to have a good run defense, they have to hold the point of attack and make plays.
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And, man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Forbath, the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Wentz now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wentz, and he'll hit Jeffrey, complete. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves. But they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
On 1st down, Wentz. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
First down, Eagles.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Ready? Man up, D. Man up, D.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And Sanders has got it, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a two-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try the right side with Elliott. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And Forbath will put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Forbath now to kick it away after the made field goal. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. One final try now for Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just the week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.